I'm here with John Moore, who is the administrator for the Tampa Bay. Now you tell me the rest
All
of the
right,
title.
John. My title is Administrator of Convention Facilities and Tourism for the City of Tampa. So it's the aspects of the Convention Bureau, how that ties in is the Convention Bureau is the marketing arm for the Convention Center that we see behind us here. And in my role, I sit on the executive board of the Convention Bureau as well. The Bureau primarily promotes the overall destination. The Convention Center then services the client's convention needs when they do come to town.
Now, your title as administrator, what kind of a role do you perform as that?
Right. As an administrator, I take on many duties with the city, primarily working as liaison between the hotel community, the Convention and Visitors Bureau, the other businesses in town represented by things like the Chamber of Commerce, the Merchants Association, the Downtown Partnership, which is a partnership of downtown entities. And I'm the city guy.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of the one who is there to bring concerns to the administration if there are from the business side and from the hospitality sector. Work in conjunction with the city council members that represent the various areas that we have hotel properties in, and generally look after the overall marketing and functions of the convention center as well.
John, please tell us, if I was a student in a School of Hospitality Management right now, and I was thinking maybe I want to try a career in the convention area, what kind of opportunities are there for people?
John, there is tremendous opportunity right now. This is a great time to be in this business. Hotel occupancies through the mid-2000s and even going into where we are now have never been higher. Average rates are strong. The industry is in very, very good shape, and we need good qualified candidates. Now, qualified is always in the is always kind of in the interpretation of that. Certainly people going through college and stay in college and continue and get their degrees, whether it be hotel management, to the restaurant side, the facilities management side, whatever they're doing, these skills are all transferable. And if you choose to start out and you're in a hotel school and you look at a building like the convention center and say, boy, I'd really like that. That's what I did. I was in the hotel business for 25 years and was approached by the city to do the duties that I do now. Because those skills are transferable.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people who work hard, put themselves through college, they're working in restaurants. There's probably no higher stress level of a job than a waiter or waitress in a busy restaurant, on-campus restaurants. And if you've learned those skills and how to deal with people, then you've got the basics down there, and you can take off and go as far as you'd like to go.
John, what kind of career stepping stone or career path can there be for somebody who starts out leaving college, joins a convention center operation? What are the steps towards getting your job?
Okay. Well, you know, it can start even before college. It can start high school jobs, and it starts with that feeling of accomplishment that people want to have, that they are driven towards goals, that you want to do something with your life. You want to do something with your education, and you really want to move forward. If you're in a hotel program, if you're in any sort of a business program, you can run a convention center. It's not rocket science what we do. It's basic business principles. It's treating your client and your guest and others with dignity and respect. It's having fun at work. And it's all those sorts of things. If you bring that positive attitude every day when you come in, you graduate from college and you say, this is what I want to do. Hotels are a great opportunity. They can be easily transferred into convention centers. But the centers are fun as well. Now, most centers are owned by a municipality, so it's a matter of getting into a government sort of situation in some cases, but there are a lot of private management companies available online for students to research as well. So there's all sorts of opportunities. But really the main thing, we don't hire resumes. We hire personalities. We want people who have got a feeling towards life, and we want that they are positive and that they really want to do something. You know, the best thing to happen for me is we hire somebody to bring in, as we've done here many times, and they work for us for a couple of years, and then it makes me so proud to be able to shake their hands and see them move on to even better position in another location. And I think that's key. You've got to be ready to kind of jump at those opportunities when they come up.
What about the different steps? If I join your organization, what kind of capacity might I start out in? You mentioned different departments.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you have to work through those to get an overall knowledge.
To some degree, yes. But we look at individuals, especially with a college education, and say, okay, it doesn't take a long time to learn how to set a room up or that sort of thing. It does take experience to learn how to manage and lead people. It's not even the management aspects more than the leadership aspect is actually more important than the management aspect. You know, we need leaders. We need people who are willing to jump in and do the jobs. There's lots of times when I walk through the parking lot, I'll stop and pick up trash that's laying around because I don't like trash laying around. It's not because, well, I'm the administrator, I shouldn't have to do that. It's just because ingrained in the culture. So the opportunities for folks to go up through after college are varied. Very similar to what the hotel programs go through, very similar to probably what a lot of their courses that they see, food preparation, guest services, engineering. There's all these sorts of things that can be put together and serviced in a convention center.
What kind of suggestions and advice do you have for students in the classes right now in terms of preparing for their career and your wisdom resulting from many years of experience?
Number one, get your degree, stay in school. It's not so much what you learn in the classroom as your demonstrated ability to stick to something and achieve it, and it's your goal. You started it, finish it, and I think that's one of the most important things people like myself would look for in an individual. Get into the industry. You can get into the industry while you're in college. Get some of that stuff that we talked about a little earlier. How do you kind of start at the bottom? It's not necessarily the bottom. I tell you, there's waiters and waitresses that make very good livings that are professionals at it. If you don't wish to stay in that, though, learn how it's done. Learn a little bit about it. You can do that while you're in school, and then kind of move through that. That sort of stuff, you know, is important, and we look at it and say, hey, you know, here's somebody who's done some work and worked hard and had to do it to get themselves through. They took the challenge and went ahead and did it. So stick in school, stay in school, get your degree, finish what you start, work in the industry as much as you can, and find a mentor. Find somebody that's you get to know a little bit, and there's lots of hotel general managers and people that run these sorts of facilities that would love to sit down and speak with students, and give them a call and ask to make an appointment, come in and just talk to them.